press and paparazzi cars are a group of characters that I've wanted to get more of for quite a while now, and they're also a group that I feel like have been severely missing from the Cars diecast line for the last few years. We really haven't gotten all that many. Despite the fact that there are a lot of them in Cars 3, the only one that we've really gotten is Biz Torquins, who was a super chase. Of course, not counting like Bob and Daryl or like Shannon Spokes. I'm just talking about the cars that sort of crowd around McQueen and the other race cars. Your generic paparazzi cars with their cameras and their microphones and everything. And I'm glad to see that for 2021 we are getting a few ones re-released, and I hope to see some new ones released in the second half of the year or more re-releases, since again, like I said, I feel like they and the race fans have been missing for the last few years, and both are a group that I've really wanted to get more of. Anyway guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Andrea. This is her 2021 re-release actually, the first time she's ever been made in Thailand. I actually picked her up to repaint into a custom, but I thought may as well review her. Here's my original Andrea from back in 2009, so definitely do a comparison there. She's got some very interesting artwork. I gotta say, I'm not really a big fan of her artwork. It just looks kind of weird to me. I think it might have been pulled like directly from the movie. Actually, I don't think so, but whatever. We've got the metal logo there. We got As Seen in Cars with the Easter Buggy and McQueen as the Easter Buggy, neither of which were in Cars. Green Ramon, Ruby Easy Oaks, Darren Leadfoot, and Andrea herself. But now, let's get her out of the package. I actually did a Spotlight Series review on Andrea last year. She was one of the cars that I was yet to review, and my Spotlight Series video on her was the first time I ever reviewed her, actually. So I went almost 3 years on my channel without taking a closer look at this car. And now, only about a year later, I'm doing it again. So here she is out of the package, and I really like the Thailand re-release, actually. I think the expression is really cute. I like the sort of different shade and color. It makes her look a bit more accurate compared to the artwork here, which is still lighter than both the original release and the new Thailand one. But yeah, I actually really like how this one turned out. But again, I will be repainting it. The microphone definitely a bit higher up than on the original, but that's probably just because of time. The microphone on the old one is over a decade old now. But yeah, she's got a pretty happy expression there. You can see the grille and her headlights. Moving on to the side, we have the Piston Cup press badge, as well as the wheels there. Really, nothing too different between the two, although there is a much less thick outline around the press badge on the new release. For a while there, they actually had some very strange outlines on a lot of cars, I'd say, around that time, so it definitely makes sense as to why it's no longer there. Another really specific thing that's different about these two, it seems that the axles are shorter on the new version. As you can see, you very clearly see the axles on the original Andrea, and here they're a bit further in there. Again, just an oddly specific thing to point out. Moving on to the back, her license plate reads 3Y7DHK. 3Y7DHK, yep. Same thing, of course. Really, nothing too different about the license plate, aside from the fact that the Thailand one is a bit blurrier, as expected. Got the backlights there, and on this side, you get a much better look at the microphone and how it's attached to her, thanks to this piece right above the rear view mirror. Of course, I don't believe this piece exists in the movies, but it's what they got to do to make the microphone look attached to her on the diecast, or to attach the microphone to her on the diecast. There is a look at her base. See, made in Thailand. You know what? Let's do a comparison. Here's the base for the original. Definitely a lot less information on it. You don't have like the Mattel copyright. The bases have definitely gotten quite a bit more on them as time has gone on. And now, taking a closer look at the wheels, it might not be that the axles are shorter on the new version. It seems like the wheels are a bit wider on the new version than they were in the original, which is definitely strange. I wonder what causes that to happen. Really weird. And we had an issue just the other day with Suki, having a difference with her wheels now having holes in their sides. Definitely very interesting how these changes happen over time. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave these two here, just interviewing each other, I guess. We'll see you guys next time. Bye now.